Well, hey, Beth. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the channel, honey. I know it's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without a old video to step two. Okay. What is going on, everybody? What's up? Happy Saturday. I hope everybody's having a great Saturday so far. The sun is definitely out over here. Okay. We're going to see how it's going to be for the rest of the day. All right, what's up in Aries, honey? What's up, Reaction Therapy, Miss Bay, Rose, Yolanda, Nola Reese? What's up, boo? Hey, Aaron. Hey, Moy. Did I say it right? Moy Official. What's going on, KB? What's up, Pseudonym? Girl, please forgive me and correct me at the same time. What's up? That's what's up. This what's up. Hey, Demarcus. Go Demarcus. What's up, love for Desi? What's up, everybody over here in the chat? Hey, let's see here. What's up, Bree? Thank you, honey. Thank you. Cheryl, what's up? Yes, thank you. What Dylan said, hey, bitch, I binge watched all of the This is Messy Volumes. I was just thinking, damn, when is Jamie dropping a new one for us? My thoughts manifested this, okay? Yes, come on, manifestation. What's up, Amina, honey? We got a few things that we are going to get into, all right? For This Is Messy. Some stuff may be familiar, it may not be familiar, okay? So my plan was actually to do This Is Messy a while back, okay? Regarding this couple here, because to me, I feel like he is the messy girl, and we're gonna talk about it. All right, this is Amy and Mozzie. A lot of people may or may not know about them. They had almost 400,000 subscribers over on YouTube, and I think they would do like different pranks on each other's and vlogs or whatnot. You know how they do the couples YouTube or whatever. And I found out about them by way of the blogs, right? So they would do like funny stuff on Instagram or whatever, and that's how I ended up finding out about them. And I always thought that she was very pretty, right? Well, what I learned is that they're no longer a couple, and it got a bit messy, all right? But I feel like it's a lesson learned, maybe. I feel like it's a good lesson in this, right? So we're going to go ahead and talk about it because Miss Girl actually took to social media, and she put up a post, and it had a lot of text messages. But what I'm gonna do is read the caption to you guys, and then we're gonna get into the text messages of the back and forth between her and him. And then it got even more messy, y'all. And I just didn't have time to put all of this in the video, right? So she ended up going on live like May 1st or something, like somewhere up in there at the beginning of the month. She went live on Instagram, and she just pretty much was kind of in tears about the breakup. People started to slowly see, I guess, that they weren't together and stuff. So they started to hop in her DMs, started to kind of like go off on her for them not being together, which is so weird, you know? So she's like, okay, I done had to block quite a few of y'all. Y'all need to fall the hell back. She didn't really want to go into much detail about what happened with the relationship, right? Or the breakdown of the relationship. Then shortly after that, we see Mozzie. Mozzie then got onto their page they shared together on YouTube, where he tried to give his own thoughts, but he didn't really go into detail. He was more so advocating for people to follow his OnlyFans if you wanted to know the true tea about why they not together. And I said, not you up here, baby, you getting paid right now. The people is sitting here like, go ahead and tell them. And I'm wondering if he did that where he didn't really go into detail yet because he didn't know whether people were going to sign up for the YouTube or not. You know, I mean, I'm sorry, not sign up for the YouTube, but I don't think he knew what was going to happen with the YouTube because maybe so much of what they had going on was so ingrained. So he was trying to push people to the OnlyFans, right? Well, shortly after that, I don't think she really said anything. He ended up doing more than one video, and I don't even know if he did anything on the OnlyFans. And you can see all of this on. She created a new page, and he ended up keeping the old page. Okay, so we'll get to that. So he ended up putting more video on that old page, somewhat talking around why they broke up, but heavily promoting the OnlyFans, wanting people to go there. So it resulted in Amy coming out saying her piece. Now she did do a video on this, but before she did the video, she ended up dropping this message as well as these text messages. And I actually really feel her on why they broke up. You know what I'm saying? But we about to go ahead and let's just get into it. All right. This is the message, and then we'll get into the text messages. Okay. She says, as you'll read these texts, you'll see I told him I'm wishing him the best and never want us to be enemies. I was keeping quiet. I left him 2 weeks ago and was not going to put and was not going to put you all in the unfortunate mix. Basically, she didn't want their business out there in the street. Next thing I know, he was on the internet talking about our breakup for money on OnlyFans. So I guess he did take to the OnlyFans and start talking about the relationship. Girl, I said, listen, a lot of y'all may not be privy to the couple, but just think about, two YouTubers, okay? They've been doing this thing for a long time. They end up breaking up or whatever. I'm starting to like how he was moving made me believe whatever she says about him. I believe it. Okay, let's keep going. All right. So she says he changed the YouTube password to our channel, locked me out of it, and made it his. Now he says on his side that he created the page before he even met her. Right. That's what he said. But then it was weird because in a separate video, he said he created the page for them like a year prior to them starting. So I'm like, well, baby, which one is it? Okay, so somebody lying. All right, he says, but she says, but he can have that channel. I won't even fight for it. God is good and life goes on. I could no longer continue the relationship looking at his 3 baby mamas. Girl, this was the primary thing for me. I really don't even have to get into the messages, but this was the primary thing for me. She says, I could no longer continue the relationship looking at his 3 baby mothers working jobs with 4 of his children while he's bopping around on social media. Ooh, chasing a rap career while I continued to lay up with him, praying that he would change and get his priorities in order. I loved his children. I respect the kids' mothers. They all deserve better. And I'm sorry if y'all ever thought I was just living the life while knowing y'all needed support. So this is her talking to the baby mamas. And I must say, a lot of women get in these relationships with these dudes, and I don't see how y'all do it. You know what I'm saying? Where the guy is not an active parent in the children's lives. And if you are over there, and sometimes they make the baby mama, not the baby mama, but the significant other look bad because other people like, girl, why are you not encouraging him to see his kids? But sometimes they are. The guy just isn't doing their part. But it's just like, at what point do you move on? You know what I'm saying? Because you can only trust his word so much. Unless you see the true actions of the baby mama, because not all baby mamas are saints. Okay, not all of them are saints, girl. They be out here running amok in the palace and making it very hard for men to see their kids. Okay, so maybe you may witness it differently, but if you know that he ain't doing his part and you know that the women are not problematic, like I just never understand how women can sit in that relationship. And she obviously did that for many years, but I appreciate the fact that she came to a place where it's like, it's not clicking, Stephen. This is not something that I want in my future. And a lot of people aren't happy in their relationships, but they like to stick in those relationships and sit in them based on the history and stuff. And I just really commended her for getting to a place at her young age of just being like, you know what, this is not it. And some people also staying in relationships for the benefit, right? Being YouTubers and having contracts on the table and different stuff like that. Okay, having things in the works, you end up just staying with that partner, right? Because it's business or whatnot. But if you ain't happy, then girl, you know what I'm saying? What's the point of that? So I definitely commend her on having an awakening moment and moving the hell on. What else? She says that I loved his children. I respect the kids' mothers. They all deserve better. And I'm sorry if y'all ever thought that I was just living the high life while y'all needed support. She says, I was speaking up for y'all. Most of our arguments were about the kids. I knew my karma would also come. I couldn't hold the poker face another day being so in love. I tried to see through his lows. Now, year 4, I realized God won't bless mess, and I'm attached to the mess, meaning he's a fool. He's the mess that I'm attached to. Let me insert something else. So when I watched his video, he tried to talk about how he first got her on. He said that his sister was selling hair, so he reached out to his sister getting the hair plug. And the sister gave him the info. He passed it over to Amy, and because of that, Amy used that to make 10,000 one week or whatever, 20,000 the next week, and it just continued to grow and grow. And then they ended up creating a YouTube channel, right? But it was just interesting because when I listened to his video, he just did a lot of talking about like, let me see if because he said so much, girl. Let me see if I can say this right. Basically, what I got from his video, and y'all can watch it on your own because he didn't really, when it changed their YouTube channel from Amy to Mozzie to Moving On with Mozzie or whatever. He basically just said that when she started to get a coin, things started to change. Like she started to change herself. Like when she started to get money, she started to change. And he just felt like he was there to support her the whole time. Like why she ain't pretty much look out for him. It sounds like why you ain't throw me a stack or give me these racks or whatever like that. I'm like, sir, excuse me? Like, what was you doing? You the one who said you created the YouTube channel. So if you created the YouTube channel, then why you ain't out there making it do what the zoo did? Okay, on your own. It's a lot of people that have couples YouTube channels, and then they also have their separate one, which I would behoove y'all to do. Okay, go ahead and have your separate one so you can continue to build that following up, and you don't have to worry about situations like this when it comes to him trying to change passwords. And y'all should have got a contract on that, because at that point, that's when y'all get it going to business together. So should we ever break up, put whatever clause in, then this is how things should be handled. And should one operate outside of how things are supposed to be handled, then this is the fine, or these are the repercussions, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But when I was listening to him talking, it was like, you should have looked out, and he said, or like, why you ain't just, why would you just stay down with the person that you with? It's like, baby, you talk about she changing, but what I'm hearing from you is that you haven't changed. You haven't grown. She's seeing elevation. He's talking about, yeah, the cars or something like that, because she had got like cars and everything in her name. I'm talking about like Maseratis, Porsches, like these in her name. And this couple was also featured on Listing Atlanta. If y'all ever saw that show on that I've reviewed, yeah, so this couple was on Listing with Atlanta, and Robin closed on a house with them. Amy goes into her video and talks about how when we saw him signing papers, baby, this man didn't sign nothing. He was signing a blank piece of paper because he didn't have the credit nor the money to get the home. And I'm just sitting over here like, girl, it is giving riding coattail. I'm a little sorry. It is giving ride. It's giving that. It's giving riding coattail. How you ain't got your weight up. And then this is another thing for me. It's the fact that she was in this relationship with you for 4 years. I just commend her so much for just having for knowing her worth, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And wanting to get out of this relationship and moving on, because baby, you could do bad all by yourself, for real. You could bet your own credit up by yourself, or whatever the case may be. What else did I want to say? Oh, this was the thing for me, y'all. It's the fact that y'all was together for 4 years and you never saw a point in correcting your credit, getting your credit up to par. So not only is you out here likely not doing what you need to do, allegedly by way of Miss Amy, when it comes to your children, but you also not over here trying to get your credit in alignment. Like, I'm so confused. Like, you weren't evolving how she needed you to evolve. And I think a lot of people just feel like a woman is just supposed to hang on and just continue to wait for you to get your SHI together. And they're not. They're not entitled to that. A lot of choose that. A lot of women choose that because I think they get in this mindset where it's like, well, I've been with him this long, and I feel like it'll be just his luck if we do break up. And then next thing you know, he hit it big. Because nobody wants to be that woman, right? Where you didn't believe in him enough, or you let him go, and then he goes off to just do bigger things without you. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, he could do bigger things with you. Like, why he gotta wait till he not with you no more to do those? Why he ain't? I mean, then go on. All right, if that's just how the cards play, that's just how the cards play. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, girl, let's see what else she got over here in this messy, girl, because this is messy, okay? And so I believe, all right? What else ended up happening? She said, so my blessings would fall short, okay? Because she was attached because she was attached to the mess, and she felt as though her blessings would fall short. What else she said? She said, this is my first public relationship and public breakup. There is no right or wrong way to do this. So here it is. My truth, I protected him to the point I stopped protecting myself. That is over now. And as I told him weeks ago, I'm still praying for you. And I had to leave my effing best friend over some things that I know he could have changed. The change just didn't come for me, but I still hope it comes for him. I said, girl, you finna win. You finna win because you're not being spiteful. You know what I'm saying? He over there being greasy, talking slick and stuff. Then changed. And first of all, for me, I just feel like it's the fact that he sat up there and changed the password. I don't give a who created the page first. It's the fact that the page did not pop until y'all did this together. So for you to take that page from her and just make it yours, instead of just figuring out a way that y'all are going to move forward and split down the middle or whatever, like, I feel a way about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, that right there was messy as hell. Like, he was wrong for that. But let's get into some of these messages real quick. Once we're done with these messages, we're going to get into this man with these 33 kids and decided that he was going to go to social media to drag the people for dragging him. Okay? So let's check out some of these messages. All right? So Amy is in the blue and he's in the white. She says, every time you put the blunt to your burnt lips, not burnt lips, ma'am. Own it, is what she says. Every time you hand the weed man your money, own that you just took money from a flight to see your kids. Well, she's right. She's right. Own it. Own it. Not you giving more money to the weed man. Well, you could just catch a flight and go see your children. Oh wow. Not us seeing the children over there on moving on with Mozzie now so you can make a profit off the kids. Help America today. No, no, not tomorrow, right now. Right now we need them. Okay. Let's keep going. Because she said I had to drop the receipts on your it's because obviously you have me messed up. Okay. What else she says? She says, you watched multiple, she says you watched multiple people create businesses and change their lives while you got high. I believe in everything. These are the receipts. This is what she's talking about. And that's why it makes so much sense. See, what he tried to say in his video wasn't enough for me. You supposed to stick with the person that you know what I'm saying that was down for you from the beginning and da da da. No, I don't. No, I don't. I've grown. My credit score has elevated and so has my mindset. I don't have to stay here. Shame on you for putting all that energy that you say that you had for me and not putting it into yourself. Well, we'll see how you're going to grow. Because if you put all that energy into her like you say that you did, then you should have been able to start your own channel and that shit was going to pop. But see, you knew that. See, that's a belief system within yourself. Okay. You got your own issues within yourself that you got to work on, which makes so much sense as to why she needed to separate from him so that he can work on evolving into who he's supposed to be because he was leaning back on her. Right. In my opinion, I feel like he was leaning back on her and relying on her for the success. Right. And sometimes people get like that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I could have been like that at one point with things that I've wanted to create for myself. And I always feel like I had to be attached to other people in order to make that happen when all the ideas and things, you know, came from me the whole time. You know what I'm saying? And they never matched my energy, you know, but sometimes God will put you in a position where you have no choice but to elevate yourself, period, because they wasn't going to do it because it was within you all along. Right. So if that's how you feel, sir, then you should be able to make things pop from the bottom, right? But instead, you just, you know, decided to take over the entire page and then want to use the excuse of, oh, I created the page. I don't give a, it don't matter. And it's sad that you put up all these videos about you and Amy before you start doing your own stuff, you know, since you took over the page. And Miss Girl may not have the following just yet because she put her page up. And I think within 24 hours, 48 hours, she had already got like 45,000 followers or something like that, subscribers. But her video that she posted had over 400,000 views, more than what you've put up. Yikes. Let's keep going. Okay. So he ain't had nothing to say because he knew she had stopped him right in his place. So he decided to just do this and say, okay. She says, I warned you. I wanted us to work so bad. I warned you every year. You took it for granted. So BIT, move on. Oh, girl, not you done call this man a BIT. Now, girl, I know he may not be where you want him to be, but you ain't had to call that man no B. Okay? Him not being where you want him to be is enough for him to feel down about himself. You ain't have to call that man no girl. You was wrong for that. Let's keep going. Bro, I cannot sit over here acting like Tiffany from Love and Marriage Huntsville calling that man a BIT. Let's keep going. She says, I will not marry a man with no money. I will not have a child with a man who has to be reminded to call his children. Send this clip to your people. Send this clip to your people. Do not marry no man. Don't you have no kids by no man that's not over there calling his kids. You better get your man that ain't got none. Okay? But he better be able to FaceTime, call, take a few trips, fly the kids out, do family stuff, really get real. I think a lot of times people don't be real with themselves about what it is they really want and what they really willing to tolerate and not tolerate, and also being real and sticking to the standard that you set for yourself. If this person don't have this and this in order by a certain time, I'm gonna have to switch up on you. Okay, some things may have to switch up. All right. And then maybe in that moment, you'll know how serious they are about you and themselves by going to get that stuff together. Because I do believe women that got it together, they get tired of dealing with it that don't. Understand. Hear what I say. Okay. But let's keep going. Okay. So she says, you almost got me, but I prayed myself out of this whole month. Let me tell you something. I know somebody that praying. Let me say, I know somebody that girl, because I know I was in a terrible relationship for about 7 years. I like towards the end, I literally had to pray myself out of it. It was so up and down with the relationship. This person had been my best friend since high school. Like, it was so up and down. And I was like, I can't get myself out of this situation. Like, God, you're going to have to do it. And I kid you no lie, by then, I think I prayed that in like September of 2010 or something like that. I think it was 2010. And going into the next year, things started to fickle down. But I wish I would have been a bit more specific about how I would like to see that play out. Because usually when I'm specific with my prayers and I'm like, God, I need you to show me it needs to be like this. That's how I know that it's coming from you, right? I wasn't specific, girl. And I went through a lot of shit that I wish I would, girl. Anyway, that's another story. Let's talk about their story, not mine. All right. So anyway, let's get to the next one. So he asked her, like, where you headed? She said gym and out and about. So it seems like they were trying to maintain some type of friendship with each other. She says, although you think it's normal to go a full week and a half without speaking to your son, it's so awful. Girl, seems like she is reminding this man every second that he gets, listen, you're not talking to your kids. So don't talk to me if you're not going to talk to them, right? She says, every man I know says they can't go days without checking in on their son. But you, something different. Literally, it makes my stomach move thinking how you could potentially father a child with me. Girl, it is the awakening, and I'm here for it. Let's keep going. He says, yeah, when you asked what he said, when you asked it made me think, then I totally understand your frustration. I be too busy thinking about myself and own needs that I fall short. I ain't got any excuses. Right. But you over there on y'all YouTube page, okay, over there dragging, okay, you over there on y'all YouTube page talking about this girl and stuff. Right. And you try to put the blame on the fact that, once she got money, she went Hollywood or whatever the case was, when you knew the whole thing was about you. You know what I'm saying? Not really being there for your kids and not getting certain things in order after 4 years. All right. Let's keep going. She says, but you will blow up my phone. You will check in on a BIT daily, but not your own seed that looks just like you. It'll never sit well with me. Girl, if you do not eat him up, Miss Mary Lou. I'm here for it, okay? She says, I appreciate your text. I guess this was another day on May 1st. She says, I appreciate your text. I was very kind, and actually, I took a lot of pressure off. It took a lot of pressure off my shoulders. It hurts to visualize us as enemies ever. I won't allow it. That's why I have been so silent. I pray your day was good. So it sounds like with this, I'm seeing May 1st at 9 p.m. The video she did when she went live, I think it was earlier that day, or maybe the day before. So I feel like this could be something that they're talking about, the live that she did when she was kind of crying on IG or whatever. So he says, Amy, I'm begging you not to leave. I'm done smoking and getting my counseling session set up. I already had someone on. He said, I already had someone on it. Don't leave me, please. I love you. I will not let you down. She says, I know everything I asked, she says, I know everything I asked, know everything I'm ready to do to keep us alive. I know what the past hold. I promise you the future will be nothing of that sort. Happiness, smiles, great convos. The list goes on and on. And you know what else goes on and on? The lies, because that's what it's giving. You saying whatever you can say in this moment to try to get her to stay with you. But the only thing that's going to do that is time and change behavior. Your words obviously mean nothing. And she also said in her video, that's true, when women finally leave, it ain't something they just thought about at that moment. It's something that they have been thinking about for a moment and contemplating and likely praying their way out of. And then they finally get that strength. And it's like, I'm good, baby. This was cute. This was cute. Go ahead and exit stage left for me. Go ahead and exit. All right. Let's keep going. He says, I was delusional for giving my all to something that was planning, or I guess he meant to say for someone that was planning for an exit. It's you trying to put it off on her. And then talk about you was giving her your all. Like, that's your problem that you're still missing. You're giving her your all, but what about your children? I can't. She says, you ain't give your all. You were an opportunist that relied on a woman. You are lazy. You've been lazy since the day I met you, a delusional NIGGA. Built every brick with me, ? How? By being next to me while my money purchased everything. Sis is reading. She says, what did you build? What brick? Being on a media app, going viral with still no money to your name? Still missed the point with pride. He says, yeah, we both let pride get in the way. If it's not your way, it's the highway. She said, my way? If it were my way, I'd have a respectable black man in my life that showers me with love. I'd have a black man that leads his family unit. I'd have a sober man, not one who is weak to drugs. So I have a leader. I'd have a leader that I can't get enough of touching. Trust me, Pooh, it ain't my way or the highway with you. Whew, let's keep going. So she says it's over. So I don't know what this is. It looks like I'm so glad you're in my life. Or maybe this was a card he gave her. It looks like she's giving back the ring. And I don't know what this glass item is that she has sitting out here. But she says, it's over. 4 years of thinking love and life was a game. I hope your prize was worth it. I am selling the house. You have 2 months to figure out where you were moving to. You have 30 days to get the Maserati truck loan in your name. You have 30 days to get car insurance on your truck in your name. And you have 30 days to transfer the cell phone bill into your own name. Okay. He says, wow, I know it hit different on it. It hit different on it. It hit different on it, baby. I know it too. So you weren't worried about them bills when she was paying them. And then now you see all these bills from the fall in your motherfucking lap. And you're like, wow. Oh, wow. Yes, wow. That's how she was looking when you wasn't over there taking care of your kids. But you was over there blowing down on a little something. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Wow, I was right. Okay. Then she goes on, or he goes on to say, I guess this was a separate time. Feels so good outside. I honestly wish I felt, she says, I honestly wish I felt good, but I'll get there. He says, yeah, even the body heals after a cut. I totally understand. Take a day at a time. My next steps is counseling. I talked to my mom and told her, and she said it also would be a good idea. I'm doing this for me. The talk last night did make me think. It was when you said what you said about my mom and I. So obviously he has issues with his mom or something. She says, I'm always wishing the best for you, hoping you heal and find the better version of yourself, as well as I'm out here alone figuring out my life now, right? So he says, you're not alone. I'll forever be here. I'm about to do this 360 so fast. Girl, you know he lying. I'm about to do this to 360 so fast. You ain't finna do. Anyway, he says, when you spin around and see the transition, hope your arms are open to me, because I'm not worried about no effing, about what effing with these hoes. I want my queen. Even if you see the change in counseling, is this still over? Boy, you still missing the point. Your point is still trying to be with her when there are other things that you need to be focused on, that you need to be growing from. So you're missing the point. So it ain't gonna be no 360 because you still missing it. Girl, I can't. Girl, sending this man up the river. Miss Girl moving on with her life, and I'm happy for her. I was gonna play a clip of her video, but I have some other things that I need to get into with you guys, but definitely go check out her channel. I think it's called, God dog it, what is this? Amy's World. That's what it's called, Amy's World. And then you can hear her whole story. She talks about the relationship she has with the baby mamas. She showed the vehicles and stuff. She talks about the house and how he didn't put in on it. She had to put down $200 and some thousand just to even get the house. You know what I'm saying? Just to buy the house, because the house is in her name. Okay, so girl, it was interesting. I just wanted to bring that story to y'all, and I hate that I couldn't bring it to you all sooner. All right, so yes. Let me see real quick what y'all saying before we switch over. Okay. Um, this is too much for me. The dragation is too real. Wasn't it real, girl? She was eating him up in the messages, and I appreciate it. And I could tell that a lot of these green and gray messages were earlier on, whereas some of the blue messages, the blue and gray, seemed like they were later because she had more heat for him. And I know this heat came after he ended up doing that live or going to OnlyFans, talking more in depth. And she also kind of touched on that in her video. She was like, y'all, him doing this OnlyFans stuff, she's like, we got to pray for that. It ain't nothing extra more. Like, it's nothing else to it to really tell. He's just trying to, in my opinion, paint her out to be a bad person because she wouldn't just hang on while he wasn't growing. He felt as though she was supposed to just continue to wait until he arrived there. And she could have done that if that's something she wanted to do. But then she also could not have done that. She was actually planning her wedding for them to get married, right? And then she just had a realization like, this just ain't it. And I feel like whatever awakening she was having, she had been having that for a moment. It was just something that it just clicks for you. It just clicks. Like like I'm good. I realize I'm gonna be straight without you. Like it's gonna be okay. Like I'm good. I'm gonna move on. I wish you well. Okay. Um, Let me see what else y'all are saying. The things she fussed about, I always wondered about why while watching them. I just figured they had it all figured out and it just looked different to us. Well, some of your thoughts have been, confirmed and answered, I guess you'll say. If you've watched their videos. Because girl, I was over there watching some, he started rolling my eyes like, baby, I really don't want to say that you're a liar, but this ain't adding up for me, sir. It's not. Also, you have known that she wants to see changes, but now that she's putting in action, you want to change. Boy, bye. Right, right, right. Like now you want to change all of a sudden and then want to talk about a 360 so fast, baby. You could have had longer than that. You could have had longer than that or whatever. You could have had more time than that. All right. Had you started a long time ago. She gave you all the time. And I'm just proud of her for being able to just be like, you know what, this is not it, Lord. My Lord, this is not it. Okay, so please give me my free for sure. All right, so there's that, you guys. I wanted to bring that to you all real quickly so that we could talk about that. And that was Amy and Mozzie. So now we're about to get into some other things, some messy things. Oh, wow. Well, the story ended up going viral. And girl, I tried to blur out as many of the baby's faces as I could, girl, because it was quite a few. I don't even think this picture shows all of the children. Okay. But it just understand it was a lot. You know what? Thank you. Because I was sitting over here thinking to myself, I'm like, 360. I'm like, I know that's not right. I know that's not right. I was like, I know that's not right. Look at me. I ain't know which one it was, but I just knew that one was not right. Okay. It's 180, sir. 360. You'll end up right back where you are. Exactly. And he's right, though, on the 360, because I believe that's currently where he is at this time. But we're still waiting. There's still more of 2022 ahead of us. So he might reach that 180. Yeah. Let's go ahead and let's talk about this guy here. This man ended up going viral. Looks like he's in a photo with his mom. Okay, I tried to not blur her face. Miss Mom, I guess he wanted to come together, and do a family photo. Mom said, hey, I think it'll be a great idea. Let me join you. He put this on social media while he tagged some of the baby mamas. This is what it looks like. Let's go ahead and read this. He says, the legend, the legacy will live forever. You're right. You're right. You have beat Nick Cannon. If you wanted to get your own show, just say that. Okay. It seems like you may get it. Yeah, you have definitely out. I don't know what kind of Guinness World Record that you and Nick are going for, but okay, we know the legacy will live on because you have two infants. Look like they was just born probably a month ago in your arms. So I mean, it's definitely going to continue, sir. You're right. If that's what you were going for, you won. All right. He says, I want to thank my kids' mothers for helping me make this day possible. I want to thank Rochelle, Emily, Missy, Uncle Billy, Nana, Tammy, Cortland. Girl, why is it giving Brenda, Lakeisha, something, Felicia? Like, why is this giving me DMX? As I'm reading the names, what is it? Girl, that's what it's giving DMX. Let's keep going, okay? Hope he got his affairs in order with all these kids. But let's keep going, okay? He says, for staying and helping with my kids. Thanks, Nakedra, for our photo shoot and being understanding with 9 missing. It still turned out good. I'm truly blessed. Girl, let me see. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 20, big good night. Most of them was there. He was right. He knew how to count. He did. He knew how to count. That man said, well, 9 of them missing, honey. Well, We'll give you that, honey. So, social media has been going on a rampage about this, and I have the video that I'm going to play with you guys. I'll play for you guys. It's a lengthy video, probably like 10 minutes or whatever, of him going off. And I actually tried, y'all, to bleep out a lot of the cuss words. And girl, I sat there for I don't know how long, and I was on the second minute. And I said, I'm not, y'all gonna have to get it how it is because he's gonna be doing a lot of cussing, and we're gonna let it fly. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that on the screen. But then I also have some words from the baby mama. Okay, so I do believe this is the baby mama that was speaking because he definitely tagged her in it. And forgive me if I'm wrong, it could be a family member, you know. And then another baby mama, somebody reached out to her asking her some questions and she answered, child. So we'll talk about that. But let me play this video real quick. Let me see if I can add him to the screen, girl. Let me take some things down. Give me 1 second here. Cause girl, I can't.
I got to, Nicole.
Can y'all hear it? Let me know.
First off, I'm gonna start by saying this right here. I ain't embarrassed about a goddamn thing, especially not my kids. So would anybody feel like that I'm embarrassed about my kids? Fuck you. And like they said, I'm gonna tell you like this here. If you bitches ain't got no more money than me, I don't want to hear a motherfucking thing. You hear me? If you embarrassed, you got anything to say. If you taking care of these 30 kids, if you taking care of me, then you can contribute to what you got to say. But in the end, I don't give a fuck. None of you niggas out there bumping, none of you hoes out there talking, ain't got more money than me. So what you got to say is irrelevant to me. I don't give a fuck. But when it comes to my kids, I'm a ride. You hear me? And for the baby mamas that's embarrassed, I'm sorry that you feel that way. But these my kids, and I don't give a fuck. So if you feel some type of way, that's on you. You take that up with you and God, because I don't give a fuck. And ain't a nigga or bitch got anything to say about me or my kids or my motherfucking mama. You know where I'm at? I'm at 706 right now. I'm in Monroe, Louisiana. I'm finna head back to Texas. I'm getting that motherfucking money, what you hoe ass niggas should be doing. Because for mine, bitch, I'm gonna go. I don't ask you niggas for a motherfucking thing when it comes to my 30. I still live the life I want to live. You bitch ass niggas out here walking and got J's on your feet. You live with your mama, you live with your bitch. I own my shit with 30. This my shit. My houses, my cars. I own my shit with 30, motherfucker. You get like me. Then you can say something about mine. But until the end, nigga, fuck y'all. I don't even do this whole ass shit, but it's too many of you motherfuckers for me to address every last one of y'all. So I'm gonna put it like this here. You don't take care of Nan George child, keep your motherfucking mouth closed when it come to Brian kids. Cause all I'm gonna get taken care of, motherfucker. As long as I got breath in my motherfucking body, I'm gonna take care of mine. And I don't give a fuck how nobody else feel about it. You won't take care of me, you don't take care of my kids, you don't do a motherfucking thing, so what you got to say is irrelevant. You ain't got no motherfucking money, then sit the fuck down. And I meant that. Cause I'm gonna do what the fuck I wanna do. You hear that? Yeah, bitch.
I'm sorry. Sir, you actually should not have any money. You should not have any money, honestly, because you have 30 some kids. Okay. I feel like it may make sense why you don't got none. Because it's going to the children and the baby mama. So for you to be sitting up here talking about you ain't got no money, you know what I'm saying? I got money, I do for mine, and that's awesome. But you shouldn't even have none for real, because you got so many of them you got to take care of. I mean, you should have something to eat, and you know what I'm saying? Travel, go here, there, whatever like that, girl. But goodness, you know, girl, let me go back to playing, press and play, honey.
I'm that nigga though. Pull out game, mate. Pull out game ain't weak. I just don't pull out, bitch. For you motherfuckers that want to know, I don't pull out. It ain't weak, motherfucker. I don't pull out. Fuck you mean, weak, motherfucker? Said it's talking about my motherfucking kids. You niggas got 3 or 4 and don't do a motherfucking thing. Ain't shit weak over here. My pockets ain't weak and my dick soul ain't weak, bitch ass nigga. You pussy ass nigga sitting there talking. Ain't got a motherfucking dollar in your pocket. Ain't got a dollar in your motherfucking pocket. Ain't got a dollar in your motherfucking pocket. But you
Sir, I'm just trying to see if the baby mama's got money. That's all. I just wanna see, because you got a lot of it, and you also got a lot of kids. And I just was wondering if they're receiving their coins, you know. I mean, and maybe maybe you make that much. Maybe you'll still have some money as you take care of those kids as well. But I just feel like your coins will be a little slim because you're too busy buying school clothes, paying for different type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? With 33 of them, girl, I hate to see what that child support look like. But I guess that they ain't got him on child support. You know what I'm saying? I guess they was okay with it. I just wonder, do they know about the amount of children that he already has when they get into this situation with him? Were they ever in a relationship with him, or were you just in it to get wham bammed and then peace out and you just got pregnant? Because when God said be fruitful and multiply, I don't know if this is what he meant. Like, or is this what he meant, child? I don't think that's what he meant. Girl, let's just keep going, honey. Let's keep going, baby.
You want to talk that shit? I'm still that nigga with 30. I'm still that nigga with 30. I'm still that nigga with 30. Fuck you mean, bitch? I'm still that nigga. When you get like me, then you come fuck with me, bitch. That's all I got to say, nigga. You niggas will never be me. Quit trying to run behind because you fuck the same bitch I fuck with. That don't make you me. It will never make you me. It's only one Brian, nigga. It'll never make you me, nigga. Yeah. It'll never make you me, nigga. I don't fuck with you niggas, so everybody got something to say. But I slang dick from the East Coast to the West, bitch. Been doing that shit since I was a little nigga. I ain't embarrassed about shit. Them my kids, bitch. Embarrassed. Half you hoe ass niggas should be embarrassed you staying with your mama. Lay with your baby mama. Half you bitch ass niggas should embarrassed.
Nah, did he lie? I don't think he lied. I don't think like half of them. He right about that part. Half of them is, honey. Half of them is. But I do feel like you live in your truck. So with you living in your transfer truck, which a lot of them do, you ain't got to really pay bills like other people pay. You know what I'm saying? So somebody could come along and say, you ain't even got no hide. You got 20 on the floor, but you ain't even got no hide. Why you ain't got no hide to put that 20K in? Why you ain't put that 20K into your kids? Why you put all that money that you flashing into your kids? Let's keep going, girl. I cannot. I guess he just couldn't take the heat. Let's keep going. My God.
You ain't got $1,000 in your pocket. Half you hoes should be embarrassed. Y'all don't even take care of y'all motherfucking kids, but you want to holler about embarrassed? I see you trash ass bitches walking around with the wigs on your head. Then I see your kids in the dollar store nappy head in the motherfucker. But you don't inspire 500 on your head, but you can't spend $30 to get your daughter hair braided. But embarrassed, bitch? Bitch, you hoes is embarrassed. That's what's embarrassing.
Did he lie? I don't think he lied. I don't think he lied. I think there is some points there. I do think he has some points. I do. Let's keep going. I'm in tears over here. My Lord.
That's what's embarrassing, bitch. Your nails done, all that shit done. You got daughters, take them to the nail shop. That's what's embarrassing, bitch. And you niggas walking around this bitch riding on the side of your partner smoking blunts and this. More ask a nigga to pay for you this to pay for that. That's what's embarrassing. You bitch ass nigga work out, walk around this bitch, smoke weed, sell little weed all motherfucking year long. But you run to your baby mama house in your mama house. That's what's embarrassing. That's what's embarrassing. Yeah, bitch, I'm 34 with 30 plus kids and I got my own. You hear me? I hold my own weight. I hold my own weight. I ain't running to mama, my daddy, nobody. I get my own. Yeah, that's what I do. I get my own. I make this shit happen on my own. Fuck what you niggas talking about. Let that go viral. Suck my dick, let that go viral, bitch. I wake up to this, I'm sleeping in my truck. I got a million motherfucking messages about what somebody got to say about Brian and his kids. But guess what? They're mine. And I ain't embarrassed about a motherfucking thing. Nothing. First and foremost, I'm not embarrassed about shit. They're my kids. If the mama's embarrassed because they somebody talking shit, then bitch, y'all got a problem. Y'all got a problem. Because they're my kids at the end of the day. I don't give a fuck. Embarrassing about shit. You bitches, you hear about, y'all worried about what the next motherfucker gonna say. Me? I don't give a fuck. I don't. You don't write my check. You don't give me nothing. You don't do this shit for me. You don't make no money for Brian. So I'm not embarrassed about shit. I ain't got an answer to you hoes. None of that. So you niggas mad about these bitches. That's first and foremost. That's what the problem come in at. You mad about these bitches. But I don't give a fuck. You want to beat me so motherfucking bad. You want to beat me so bad, it don't make you because you fuck my baby mama. That don't make you me. And if you got with her and you think, oh man, she too fucking with Brian, you done lost your goddamn mind. You in your feelings and shit. Let that shit go, bro. That's the part of the game. I been this nigga, man. I ain't just come this nigga yesterday. I been this nigga. So before you get on Facebook and talk about this man with all his kids and his weak ass gang, nah, bitch, ain't nothing weak. I just don't pull out. Ask them. I go farther up in that motherfucker. I don't pull out. Fuck you mean? I ain't trying to pull out. Ain't nothing weak. So, bitch, and for you baby mamas that's embarrassed, fuck you. Point and simple. Since you so embarrassed, you be embarrassed all for the rest of your, forever. If you embarrassed, stay embarrassed, bitch. Because ain't nothing. I'm not embarrassed about my kids. For mine, I'm going to lay this motherfucker on the line, you hear me? I'm not embarrassed about shit. Nothing. Not who I had them with, not how many I got. Because guess what? They mine. They mine, motherfucker. And it's the last time I'm going to address you whole ass niggas about it. Like I said, I'll be back in Marshall, Texas in about 2 hours once I get my truck loaded. Anybody got any problem? I go live again. We can meet up however you want to do it. I don't give a fuck. But when it comes to my kids and my mama, y'all gonna keep that out your motherfucking mouth though. Because I'm gonna lay it down for them. I'm gonna go on and see Jesus behind them. We only 2 places we gonna go. We gonna go to jail or hell. But I'm going. Either one, it don't make no difference. So y'all can find y'all something else to do. I don't give a fuck. And my kids, I chose to take the pictures. I'm going to take some more. You feel like you got a problem? Fuck you. Delete me. You don't want to see my kids? Oh, this man got a lot of kids. What's going on? You don't want to see it? Fuck you. Delete me. And you high capping ass niggas, this and that, whoop whoop. You bitch ass niggas know me. You know me. So money never been an issue. I'm going to get that. These hoes never been an issue. I'm gonna get that. I've been driving cars and whipping these cars since I was a little nigga. I've been paying niggas way in the club. I've been buying the bar. I've been doing all that shit since I was a little nigga. It ain't stopped. I just don't fuck with niggas like that. I ride by myself. If it ain't my kids, I don't fuck with nobody. I see you, what's up, and I go on about my business. But to sit back and holler about this nigga and his kids and this and this and his picture, man, fuck y'all, man. Real nigga shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm out here getting money right now. I'm out here getting money right now. You niggas sitting on Facebook talking about me. I'm out here getting money right now. You niggas on Facebook sitting here talking about me. I got about 20,000 on the floor of my truck. You pussy ass nigga, you show it to me. I got 20 grand on the floor of my truck right now. You pussy ass nigga go in your pocket and show it to me. That's 20 grand right now, cash. And I go to the bank, I'll shut you whole ass niggas down. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, baby mamas, y'all don't think about that money because I'm broke. Remember that. I'm always tell you I'm broke. That's the word thing gonna come out my mouth. I'm broke. But motherfucker, I got 4 accounts, motherfucker. 4. And I keep that walk around money just in case I see something I want, I buy it. I buy it. I buy what the fuck I want. I get what I want. But I always remember, I'm broke. I am broke. Baby mamas, I am broke. Remember that. But anyway, y'all enjoy y'all day. I'm about to go get me some lunch. Y'all through loading my shit yet? I'm about to get me some lunch. Anybody else got anything to say? Y'all catch me on a later date. I will be back in Marshall, Texas in about 3 hours. If anybody got any problem. Until then, my pull-out game weak. My money long. We have established that. We have established that. So don't come fuck with me, man, on my kids, alright? That's all I'm asking y'all. Y'all be safe out there. I'm gonna continue to get this money. I would say something else, but you hoe ass niggas ready to record me. But holler at me. I'll be back in East Texas in a minute. And for you hoe ass niggas, I need glasses. Hold on, y'all.
Not you need glasses, baby. Mr. Brian. Not you need glasses, but you got 20K on the flow and you got 4 accounts. Sir, is this thing on? Excuse me. Not you need glasses. Do you have them? But you got 20K on the floor and you got 4 accounts. When do you pull over to go to the eye doctor? How does that work? Are the children on, what type of health insurance do they have? Like, there are questions that need to be answered. And it seems like one of the baby mamas actually ended up answering a question. So let's go ahead and get into that. Okay. This is a lot. This is a lot. Okay. So somebody asked one of the baby mamas this. They said, how do you feel getting to know your mates? I don't know what they mean by mates. And how do you feel about I guess like knowing that she probably got multiple kids by this man. I don't know. And how do you feel about the other children? Do you really get full support from him? Don't get mad why I ask a lot of questions. I just want to get more information. So then she says, considering I started dating this man when I was 18, he was the one who taught me mostly everything I know about life. I don't know about that, dear. There's something about that ain't clean. How old was he? How old was he when y'all had met and when you started? Were you sure you was 18 at the time? Girl, that ain't none of my business. I was just asking a question, girl. I'm just over here doing my video because this is messy. Okay. Let's keep going. She says he's a good person with a good heart, with a lot of kids. How I feel about the other kids? What can I say? Nothing. I am baby mama number 24. Girl, I thought she was going to say she's 24. No, ma'am. She said she's baby mama number 24. LOL behind it. Girl, bless your heart. Bless your heart. I'm not going to say anything bad, just bless your heart. But I can say but what I can say is that my daughter loves her siblings. And for real, that's all that matters, right? Do my daughter get full support from her dad? No, it's not possible. It's possible. Things are happening gathering. Anyway, so he does show up at important events, according to her. And when my daughter calls and asks him for something, he will send. And his door is always open for his kids. Always. Okay. So there you have it. Baby mama has confirmed he's a good guy. And, he's there for his children, is what she said. I would want to believe that he is with 4 accounts and $20,000 on the floor. Okay. But then telling y'all that he's broke. How does that work? So does the children, I guess the kids just call and say, hey, dad, I need this, I need that. And then he sends it. Ooh, I'm trying to figure out how he got that many kids. And, let me not say, girl, y'all do what y'all want to do over there. Do what y'all want to do over there. Everybody don't believe in just putting people on child support, okay? Putting them through the system like that. But, I mean, hey, obviously they're okay with it. Obviously he must be doing his part for the ladies to not have taken that route, right? They feel safe and good. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Kenya. Hey, honey. They must be from a small town, and he was the star hood in IGGA in the city. I'm trying to make it make sense. It's not. It's not adding up. It's impossible for that to add up. I can't, because I'm still trying to figure out the 20K on the flow with the 4 accounts. So I don't know. I'm stuck on that part. But let's move on because this other person, I want to believe it's the baby mom, but do not quote me. He definitely tagged this person in his post originally. So let's talk about it. So this person says, all Brian wanted to do was get all his kids together and take a picture with them. He talked about it for months. He second guessed himself, not because of y'all opinions, but he thought the mothers of the kids wasn't going to want their kids be a part of it. And yes, some didn't. And now I see why, because y'all took something that he tried to do positive and made it negative. Okay. Now I just want to make an insert, quick insert here. Earlier on in this is messy video, I talked about Amy and Mozzie, a YouTube couple, and Amy going in on Mozzie for not even seeing his kids, not even taking a flight. Yikes. And you just sat up here and let this man get 20 plus of his children together for a photo shoot. Well, I guess at least they got a picture. You know what I'm saying? I mean, maybe he spent time with them. I don't know. But girl, he over here making Mozzie look a little bad, girl. Let's keep going. All right. He says it don't matter. She says it don't matter what this man has done in the past. At least he's man enough to right his wrongs and try to live a better life for his kids. This post going viral about his story and many people just trying to get clout off of him instead of actually trying to get to know the man. Yes, he got a lot of kids. And yes, Brian done had plenty of women. If you from Marshall, you know that. But how many can say Brian don't do for them kids? SHI, even the baby mothers, majority of y'all stable and good because of him. Ooh, okay. All right. She goes on to at him and says, "You're not perfect by a long shot, but I've been saw the growth, and don't let nobody knock you from trying to be a better than you were. What from trying to be better than you were, and do better for yourself and your kids. Everybody got a past, okay." She goes on to say, "Y'all, this man on the road, and y'all just coming at him with jabs, negativity. Y'all don't know what he thinking or feeling, and anything could happen while he driving, trying to keep his mind focused and off BS. At the end of the day, nobody's opinion." So let's get to the rest of it. All right. Nobody's opinions. Where is it? Nobody's opinions matter. They here, they living, they healthy, well taken care of, and not wanting for nothing. And what he don't do, the mother's always there. If y'all not make this go viral. Okay. So this probably was a relative or whatnot, but she definitely stepped in to have his back and let the people know that he there for his kids, child. Yikes, girl. I can't. I just hope that he ain't nobody catching nothing while they was out here doing whatever they do, girl. That's very common for things to happen. I mean, you had two little babies. I don't. They could be twins. I'm not sure, but they look like they were about the same age. Maybe he got a few sets of twins, which is why he has like 30 some kids. Right. Let's see. Miss Purpose says, everybody got a pass. Yes, but there's also consequences. Being a present parent is more than money. Come on. Come on. Where is the emotional support? Come on. Let's talk about those things. Okay. I'm mad she decided to put a cape on for this man. Yikes. Embarrassing. Okay, embarrassing. There's a difference between helping the BMs every once in a while they're down and going 50-50 with all the BMs. Right, right. And then he gonna sit up there and tell you folk that he broke. I say, bro, not him doing that. He's a moving target. Now announcing he has all that money. What a dummy. He said it. He's setting himself up to get robbed. What a doofus. Okay. What a doofus. And then telling people, I'm over here in Louisiana, I'll be back in Texas. Okay, bad. They're going to be looking out for you now. Like, what kind of stuff is that? Somebody says, everybody got a pass. Ma'am, a couple of those babies just came through the birth canal. Like, they just made it here. All right? They just got here. What do you mean? This is present. This is happening now. Okay? She was talking like all the kids, teenagers now. Like, girl, what kind of baby boom is this? So let's keep going. Let's keep going, guys, because we have more to go ahead and get into. All right. What legacy is he leaving? What business and assets is he leaving those children? $600 per child with that 20K isn't helping at all. Not even daycare. Not during today's times, for sure. It's not helping at all. At all. So he wrong for that, girl. And that's what I was wondering. He can't even get him some glasses Talk about he can't see. He can't even get him some damn glasses, girl. So I'm not even gonna contacts or something. You can't see, but you got 20K on the floor. You need to pull up to your nearest eye facility, okay? And go and lace yourself up accordingly. So much you can't see. Can you see the road while you out there driving? Because you know you're supposed to have that vision correct while you out there on the road, sir. But anyway, girl, let's move on. Okay, we're about to get into some questions. All right. Y'all already know how this go. Go ahead and like up the video. We have over 300 plus people, almost 400 people in the chat. So go ahead and hit that like button for your girl. We are about to get into our 6 Brown Chicks chat with these questions. Y'all already know how this go. They ask crazy questions. We try to help the people out there, okay? So as I said, go ahead and hit that like button for your girl. All right, first question. Excuse me. He caught me giving oral sex to another man. Now, how did he do that? What was your girl? How did he catch you? We went to counseling. Oh my. I promised to never cheat again, and I've kept my word. But he refuses to kiss me. He bleaches the dishes. He keeps a separate drawer for his towels, etc. What to do? I really miss his kisses. I don't know how to help you, girl. I don't know how to help you. I mean, I don't know. That's something that he got to really work through on his own if he's going to continue to be there in a relationship with you. He done caught you doing it. Y'all don't went to counseling. What more do you want from me, Tyrese? What more do you want from me? Okay, now him over there bleaching the dishes after you, ma'am. Girl, he really feel like you tart. I can't. I mean, if he don't want to be with you, then he really should just go on. He should free himself. Right? If he doesn't want to be there, but it seems like he's buying time. I feel like a lot of people probably stuck together right now because of inflation. Okay, girl, it could be anything, but I don't think he wants you for real, for real. I don't think he wants you no more. I think he may love you, but I don't know if he wants you. We're gonna see it. Maybe just take some time. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you should scoot along. Q1, the fact that you are still together is a miracle. Right, right. A lot of people are saying just leave. Somebody said you for the streets. Okay. Right. Some she love kisses. Yes, kiss his ass goodbye, ma'am. Kiss him goodbye. If you don't want me, then don't talk to me. Period. Okay. Don't blame him though. Right. I have to agree. That's true. I feel that. I don't blame him, but at the same time, he done went all the way through counseling and you in this relationship with this lady. It's like, come on, sir. Which way you going? Which way you going? I think that man probably know he leaving. He just trying to wait to tie up some ends, right? He's trying to get some more things in order before he just decide to skirt on her. For sure. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into the next one. All right. So question 2 says, boyfriend of 2 years. Okay. So his mom had a heart attack. I was at the hospital. I just moved in with them. I cleaned her room, washed her linen. She has new pics of my boyfriend with another woman and a newborn on her dresser. He dumped me for snooping. Homeless, heartbroken advice. Well, my mama had a heart attack and was in a hospital. I just moved in with them. I cleaned her room, washed her linen. She has new pics of my boyfriend with another woman and a newborn on her dresser. The first question I got is, who the hell told you to go in the lady room and start cleaning? Was this an idea that you had on your own? Or did somebody else tell you to go in there and clean? Because I feel like if he knew the picture was in there, he would have never sent you in there to clean that room anyway. So who told you to go in there? You just chose that you was trying to do a good deed. That's what you was trying to do, and then ended up getting played like you had been getting played this whole time. This messed up, girl. Talking about a homeless heartbroken advice. Work on moving on. Because he done sat up here and took a picture with a whole nother woman. That must be his baby in this picture. So, yikes. And then for him to put you out knowing that you ain't had nowhere to go, girl, good night and goodbye. And then what is also given for me is the reason he moved you in was for you to be a maid. Yikes. Because his mama gonna need some caretaking. Okay, she gonna need to be taken care of when she make it back to the house. So he could have told you to go ahead and clean the room, not thinking about the photo, because that was the whole reason he moved you in anyway. So, girl, if you ask me, I just feel like you missed out on the plug. Like, I mean, not the plug, but you missed out on an L that he was trying to pass over to you. Okay. I mean, you still kind of caught the L at the same time, because you was in a relationship with a man that had a whole child on you. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, that would have been even worse. He got you at the house looking after his mama while he out hanging out with a whole nother BIT girl and his baby. Girl, cut it out. Cut it out, and was gonna play it up probably to the girlfriend or the main girl that, this our maid. This the lady that come in and he'll take care of my mama every now and again. Okay. So yeah. Yikes. So you dodged the bullet, in my opinion. Come on, Molly the maid. That's exactly what it's giving. Molly the maid. Okay. Oh wow. Right. Go apartment hunting. Go apartment hunting. Girl, forget him and his mama. I hope she's well, but forget y'all. I hope the other girlfriend will come and help y'all. She must have moved in to help. That could have been the agreement, correct? And found something she ain't need no business finding. But it was a good thing that she found, for real, for real. They need to start teaching self-esteem in elementary school, because these questions, girl, right? What is happening in America? What's happening? Let's get on to question 3. All right. So this one says, my man is 29 years older than me. Y'all should know how I do not like stuff like that, but that ain't really none of my business. That's just my preference. I ain't that older than me, girl. Like, what is he giving? Bro, what is he doing? Like, does that still work? But anyway, I don't know. All right. So man is 29 years older than me. I had fun being his sugar baby. But now he drinks and is in his diapers. And this is why. This right here is why I don't want to deal with this. I don't want nobody to deal with. I don't, no ma'am. I don't know how y'all do it, but not him being in his diapers, Suan, okay, and has dementia stage. Girl, I cannot. His wife, so is the wife looking after him? His wife, he never divorced her. So maybe they were separated but never divorced. And kids want to put him in a home. If they do, I'm homeless. Meanwhile, I'm tired of his SHI, literally. Well, girl, while he on his little bed, you might want to get him to write up some papers and say that you can stay in their house, okay? You better go ahead and get you an attorney over there real quick, all right? So you could be maybe a power of attorney child, or I ain't gonna say a power of attorney, but maybe he could write something off to you. Go ahead and adjust that will real quick, okay? And honestly, that's what you get, man. I'm messing with that old ass man, and you wasn't thinking for the future anyway. You was thinking for the moment. Because had you been thinking for the future, you would have made sure he passed away. You was gonna have that house secured at the minimum, a house and a car at the minimum. Okay, because a house you could sell if he don't leave you no money. Hello. But girl, I can't. This right here this is messy. This is messy. And I feel like the advice that we give is too late. But if you can get an attorney over there to help you out, girl, you might want to. All right. But if I was the wife, I wouldn't give up. I would come through and be snatching up all kind of and wish a bitch would. Okay. Girl, you ain't saved no money being a sugar baby. I don't feel bad at all. Take lessons from Young Miami and use that old man. Okay. Not Young Miami. Question 3. Who hurts you? Who hurts you for you to choose this situation? Right. Find an apartment, then go for counseling. And leave these old and alone. Okay. I mean, and if y'all aren't going to be hanging with them, they're hanging with you for the moment, right? They still want to feel young, still want to feel alive. Everybody's going to get old, right? But girl, if he's 29 years older than you, you still going to be in your youth. No matter what age he at, he's going to be youth to him. So you need to make sure, coming right into the gate, we hit year 2 or whatever, or 6 months, you need to go ahead and write me into the will. You need to go ahead and do something to make sure I'm secured here. All right, period, for the long term of it all. Because the BAPS got a lot out of it. They ain't even have to fill up, rub up, and kiss up on that old man. But the BAPS got a whole lot out of it. You know what I'm saying? When that man passed away, girl, you better go watch BAPS. You better go watch BAPS, all right? You better come up with you a Aunt Lily or some girl. I don't know what to tell you, but you better figure out something. But either way, girl, good luck. And let's go ahead and move on, child. What question 4 got? All right. New wife accused me of cheating. I am. I can't. I cannot. I am. But there's no way she can know this. How do you know? Do you not know women are super smart? We are like, we are great researchers. I know I am. We are great at what we do. So why would you assume? See, y'all be stupid. Y'all just be dumb. Y'all just be, I don't know where y'all be at. She is chronically unemployed and expects me to pay for everything. House is filthy because she's 2 months pregnant and don't want to hurt our baby with physical exercise. Advice. Well, how old is she? Because she could be bedridden. So that is the case for some women where they have to be in the bed for also much of their pregnancy, if they're high risk or whatnot. So, yeah, is she lazy or is your ass lazy? Okay, tell me she's chronically unemployed. Like, wait, and expects me to pay for everything. Like, what's wrong with that? You should pay for everything. You're out here cheating on her. Okay, I can't. And don't want to hurt the baby. And then shame on you, sir, knowing this woman is at home, pregnant with your child 2 months, and you out here just zicking down somebody else. I cannot. You are a bum. Didn't he know that before they got married? Right, right. He got what he got. Exactly. Exactly. Like, that's what you get. All right. And this is your child. And you over here calling this mama filthy and all this other stuff because you got to pay for everything. They pay for some housekeepers too then. But that's the only reason why I would give her a pass is because of like her being pregnant. She could be high risk. I don't know. I don't know how that works. Maybe some doctors require like, hey, at least, get up, do a little walking around, not too much. So maybe she could pick up, a few clothes here or there. You know what I'm saying? Take the trash out from the bathroom or wherever she got it. Possibly. But I just feel like him talking about her don't make him no better when he out here being a hoe. And that's on P. Okay. He probably was feeling her lies and told her he'd take care of her. And now mad she don't want to do nothing. Child, I can't. Not out here cheating on your new wife. Right. Could you have let the ink dry on the marriage license first? Exactly. My God. And really, it's terrible. Sir, really, now I'm sorry. 2 months, you ain't hurting that baby. You ain't hurting the baby unless she is bedridden, but you don't need to be cheating, dude. No advice. She don't want to work. Okay, maybe she playing the role. I don't know. Maybe she playing the role. Let's go ahead and let's move on. All right, let's get to question 5. I slept with my friend's ex-husband during their marriage and after their divorce. Then you ain't no friend. That's the first thing. He chose me. Then that's an axe weapon as well. You trifling girl. Oh my. I made it clear that I wanted to marry him. Oh, girl, you definitely need your. Well, what that lady said when Tina Turner got her hair taken out? When that girl put that perm in Tina Turner's head. Or she put that color in her head, so her hair started coming out. And one of the ladies in the back yelled and said, you need your. And that's what it's giving right now. Okay. You need your ex-whoop, girl. Talking about you want to marry him too. After 2 years, he says he's met someone and is serious about her. Not you getting played. Not you getting played so quickly. I fear they'll marry. Really? You don't say. How do I make him see I'm the one for him? You can't. You can't. I feel like what you forgot to put in this message was when you said, I slept with my friend's ex-husband during their marriage and after. I think you forgot to say before, during, and after. Because I feel like you probably did before. So I just feel like he never saw you as the one. Okay? He never saw you as the one. He didn't. Sorry. Yikes. Embarrassing on your behalf. You got played. Let's move on. How you get away? How you get them is how you lose them. And that's on God. And that's on God. Some of these scenarios are so extreme that I pray they're fake because this is messy. Right. 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 Question 5. You ain't the one. The way you got them is the way they will leave you. Of course. Let's say it all together. How you get them is exactly. She played herself. Congratulations. Let's go ahead and move on. Congratulations. Congratulations. She thought it was going to be her. Anyway, so Easter weekend, question 6. My wife and kids left for church ahead of me. Okay. As I exited my home, a woman beat me with a bat for stealing her woman. Easter weekend, my wife and kids, they had left for church ahead of me, right? So I exited my home and a woman beat me with a bat for stealing her woman. Her woman is my straight wife. B.I.C. This is messy. Neighbors confirm the woman visits my house a lot. Oh my. Wife says she's mentally ill. Is she? Is she, girl? Now, first of all, what's the gag for me is how they don't know that's her best friend coming over to the house. But the neighbor's like, yeah, she be visiting the house a whole lot. Girl, but why you beat this man with a bat on Easter? I'm like, why did you Easter? Who are you worshiping? Girl, who were you worshiping that you came over to that man's house and beat him with a bat? Girl, I wonder what the wife said when she got to the house. I mean, well, clearly she said the lady mentally ill. Girl, not you lying on this woman. Girl, you know you be over there getting freaky deaky with this woman. I can't. Ain't it messy? Girl, this is messy. Yes, on Easter Sunday. That's what it was given. What mental health has nothing to do with it? Advice: get the tea from your neighbors, period. And that's what I wonder. I'm like, girl, did they see them embrace a little too long outside? Did they see a little smooch on the lips? Or did they see her coming over during a certain type of hour, right? Because it would be, don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. It would definitely be suspicious if you come over at a certain time and then as soon as her man getting ready to come to the house, you're leaving like an hour before he gets to the house, typically for work. Like, that would be a little sketch. Like, why she never just say they just friends? Like, why she don't ever just stay until he gone? But first of all, it do, as I'm talking about it, man, what kind of time of day you got to be watching somebody else's house? Girl, the neighbors be so messy. Girl, they be knowing what's going on in everybody's house, don't they? What you doing over there? Did you see what's happening over here at this lady house? But she be coming over there a lot. Girl, everybody messy. Everybody. The wife, the husband, the damn lady that done came over there beating on somebody, knowing the kids is gonna see this from Easter weekend, wondering what didn't happen to daddy's face when they supposed to be out here looking for damn eggs and stuff in the ground. Girl, I can't. You just messed up a family function. That does give a little bit of mental illness. If you done sat up here, girl, and it came up here and chose to attack this man on Easter Sunday, why it had to be on that day? Ooh, and something in the milk is not clean for me, then, sir, you stayed behind. Like, why you just ain't go with the family? What made you stay behind? I'm confused too. Somebody put in the chat, I am so confused by this. It's so much going on. So much going on that's not even being said. Girl, we confused. America is confused. As a nosy neighbor, if I hear a noise, I'm looking outside my window. Oh God, if I hear loud talking, I'm looking outside of my window. It be these loud kids sometime behind the house. I be about, they be behind me. I'm like, what they doing over there? What's going on, girl? I be looking. I ain't gonna lie, I be checking it out. The neighbors peeking through the blinds. There goes Tanya again. Is she ill in the bedroom? Yeah. Yikes. Embarrassing. Maybe that's what she meant. I don't know. I don't know, girl. I don't know. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. All right, everybody, go ahead and hit that like button. We have about 400 people over here in the chat. Thank you all so much for watching on this beautiful Saturday. I am going to be wrapping it up soon, but I just want to get into our last set of questions. Okay, I wanted to beef up This Is Messy for you guys because, girl, it's been a minute. I think it's been almost a month, probably 3 weeks at most, okay? Or at least 3 weeks, a month at most. But we're about to get into our last set. So let's go ahead and do it. All right. So here we are. All right. So question 1. We had a baby and wife is uninterested in sex. I met up with an Instagram baddie and she wanted to bring her friend. Wait a minute. Wife had a baby. She uninterested in doing the do. I met up with an Instagram baddie and she wanted to bring a friend. In real life, these women are beautiful. We got undressed and they're, ooh, shit. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. That's a lot. That's a lot. Oh, that's what you get. That's what you get, sir. We got undressed in their eggplant, their beefcake. All right. We're bigger than yours. That's what you get. I'm sure you did proceed. That's hilarious because some told me he was going to proceed with this, y'all. He was going to proceed. So we had a baby, and wife is uninterested in SEX. I met her with an Instagram baddie, and she wanted to bring a friend. In real life, these women are beautiful. We got undressed, and their peen was bigger than mine. Child, I cannot. We proceeded gently. I'm sore and confused about everything. Baby, get the kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Party on down. Because that's what you were giving. You were giving that. Talking about you confused. Baby, I ain't confused about you. Okay? Ain't that confused about you at all. While you sitting over here lying. So I was like, I'm sorry and confused about everything. You wasn't confused. You knew what was going on. Who's confused is the wife when she find out. Okay? She might be a little confused, but you're not confused. Okay? You're over there confused about whether you want to do it again and when. That's what it's giving. Okay, how soon, how often, how long can I keep this up? That's where you are. Cut it out with your foolishness. I can't. Talking about she uninterested, and then when she find out, he gonna try and blame everything on her like it's her fault. No, sir, that's you. That's you. That's what happens. Okay, and then so I made these Instagram baddies. You know, we got there. Their peen was bigger than mine. And he wasn't surprised. He knew exactly what he was doing. He knew exactly what it was that he wanted. So you're not gonna sit up here and play us like you confused. Okay. Liar, yes. Confused, no. Let's keep going. All right. Question 2. Before I got engaged, I booked a non-refundable cruise to the Bahamas for my 15th high school reunion with my former high school sweetheart. We've hooked up several times recently. Fiance acting like a jealous child, booked her own flight to attend. I don't want her there. What to do? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Before I got engaged, I booked a number for. Okay, so okay, got you. So before you got engaged, you got the high school reunion, but you still been messing around with your former high school sweetheart. And then your fiance acting jealous. Why would she not act jealous? I don't know. Like, baby, I mean, what's happening here? Booked her own flight to attend. A lot of people bring their significant others on such a trip. Like, why would she not come? Like, I'm confused. I don't want her there. Maybe you could have. I don't know. Maybe you could have told her. A lot of people bring a significant other to like reunions and stuff, and then some people just don't want to do that because they don't want to have to. In my opinion, I could be wrong. Some folks want to be able to mix and mingle, but when you go with somebody else that doesn't know anybody, it's like you're not always able to have a great time because you're so focused on making sure they're straight or you good or da da da. You know what I'm saying? And maybe that's different strokes, different folks. Some people can just jail in any type of environment, whether they know people or not. But at the end of the day, my thing is, you smashing on your high school sweetheart, and I'm just confused on why you have a fiance if that's what you want to do. Like, why don't you just go be with the high school sweetheart? Like, why not just do that? Like, why are you making this difficult for the people? Like, I'm so confused. If he refused to cancel, the fiance should go. I'm messy. Okay. He want to mess with that ex. That's why he want to mess with that lady. He do. He want to mess with that lady. And then the ship cruise, the cruise be so big, he probably gonna been slipped over there and got with her anyway. He gonna figure it out. Hey, I'm about to go over here to the dance room or whatever like that. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go over here to this particular event with the people with the child. He gonna be over there. He gonna be slipping and slide. He wanted to sleep with the former high school sweetheart. That's what that was. Of course. And she needs to go because if she catches him, she can go ahead and move on. Break up with him and move on. Men are so aggy. I swear. Why are you with this lady if you want to be with your high school sweetheart? Like, it doesn't have to be that hard. I don't understand. Being with a trans woman does not mean he's bi or DL. Trans women are women. He's still straight. Okay. He the one that said he was confused, girl. So I don't know if he know what he is. He's trying to put on at the reunion like he's with the ex. Okay. Ooh, embarrassing. I didn't think about that one. Becky and the high school sweetheart have significant others at home. Just get back with old girl. Exactly. I didn't even think about that. High school sweetheart probably definitely got somebody back at home, girl. Let's go ahead and move on. All right, so let's get to question 3. My ex abandoned his senile grandpa and 19-year-old son in my home. Not abandoned them in your house. Son was hot and I was home. Okay. And a year later, we're expecting a child. Girl, this is some message here. 19-year-old, ma'am, how old are you? Messing with somebody's child. Because I've been a folded your sub had it been mine. Okay? After cursing him the hell out, but he know better. You know what I'm saying? But ma'am, you still the adult in my eyes. I don't care if he's a young adult, you're still the adult. Period. He was hot and I was hot. And a year later, we're expecting a child. My ex has returned and I still have feelings for him. Girl, not you effing the son and the daddy. Girl, you are true. My ex and his son are feuding. Son wants me to tell his dad about us. Help. Yes, I will. Let the daddy know that he's about to be a granddad and stop playing with the people. All right? You done played enough with this child. All right? So you need to just keep it a book for once. Now, and let him know that's what happens. You left him here, things happen, and this is where we are. Can't sit here, can't come here. Whew. It's tragic. Well, this one almost tops that other tea. This is messy with the mom and son-in-law, right? I don't know if it tops it. Does it? Because see, with the other TMI that we did, that mama, those siblings were in their 30s, I think, right? Or like they were in their 20s. Like the mama literally, like the daddy didn't even get to catch this information in the beginning, right? The mama that was smashing her daughter's husband and sat up here and let these kids grow and be grown and get married before the daddy found out that them kids weren't his. Like, girl, I don't know if anything on top that one yet. Because that one was messy as hell. Mess as hell. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to question 4. Let me see 1 second. Let's see. What, his mama should be catching you outside, right? At this point, 19 or not, how long were you with the daddy? Did you know him as a child before he was 19? Right? Right? I feel like she did. And that's a child. And that's just, that's a child. Not a son was wrong too. Cause that was your daddy. That was your daddy, girl. Like, why would you go behind your dad? Why would you go behind your dad like that? So y'all both was foul, girl. Let me move along because I gotta hop off shortly. So husband and question 4. Husband and I met as co-workers at Taco Bell. I always had a plan to get a better job. I went to school and I did. 5 years later, he's still there, happy and hanging with younger coworkers. Now he's still working at Taco Bell this many years later. Okay, that's what happened. People do that. He's 36, no car, and any discussion of a better job causes fights. Advice. It ain't no advice. Wait a minute. It is advice. You should have got in on the Amy and Mozzie situation. You should have had your awakening moment a long time ago. Okay? Now you want some advice that you done elevated? Girl, just know that the advice is that it's never too late to leave. Despite the history, girl, it's never too late to leave and go out here and get what it is that you want, honey. Just don't wait too late. All right, he's 36. That means you may be 36 somewhere up in there, girl. Don't wait till you 56. I ain't gonna say it's too late for you, but girl, chances might be a tad bit slim, maybe. But you ain't gotta stay. If that's the life that he like, obviously he not growing. Let him stay there. He want to work at Taco Bell and do whatever. Right, that's a good question. Is he at least a manager? Does he own a Taco Bell yet? Like, what is happening? All right. And then he ain't got no car. He's 36, no car, and any discussion of a better job causes fights. Does he cause fights with you or does he cause fight with the workers? Which one is it? Okay. Mm-mm. That guy got digmatized being sore way more. Oh, okay. You talking about the other one? Question 5. Why do you want him to elevate if he seems to like his life like that? Right. If he likes his life like that and you don't, and y'all are going in different directions, that's okay. Okay. Go on about your business. Separate. That's what we got to do. Separate. Talking about me and you. Separate. It's okay. Somebody said, girl, why is he your husband? But, right. Not even a team lead. Not even the team lead. All right, y'all. Excuse me, and I snort. But anyway, let's get to question 5. So, question 5 says, long story short, I don't love my boyfriend anymore, but I don't have anywhere to go until my real man gets out of jail. Girl, what? Girl, what? What, girl? Girl, what? I don't have what? You don't? I don't got nowhere to go until my real man gets out of jail. He proposed. How? I agree, but I've been sending the wedding savings to my real man. Ooh, bitch, girl, you is trifling. Wait a minute. Long story short, I don't love my boyfriend anymore, but I don't have anywhere to go until my real man get out of jail. So your boyfriend proposes to you, you agree, but the money that you're supposed to be saving for the wedding, you giving it to the in jail, and you think he gonna marry you too? I mean, girl, he might. I don't know. I don't think so. Wedding in July. Girl, advice. Now you know you need your ass whooped. Girl, you need your ass whooped. Not you having a man, a whole free man out here. Somebody you can go places with and do things with. Not you having a whole man out here that's free. Okay? That ain't gotta worry about trying to get his fix his credit score or get whatever. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gotta worry about not being able to get a job, child. Like, are we serious here? And you've been sitting up here sending your savings to this man? Sorry for ya. I ain't got nothing for you, girl. Just a good luck. I don't have nothing for your. I can't. That is some stupid shit there. She don't love him no more, but she ain't got nowhere to go. I bet you don't got nowhere to go until her real man get out of jail. It's the one until my real man get out of jail, so he got a house for you. I mean, maybe some not all men broke in prison. Maybe they got a little money stashed away or whatever like that, girl. But he supposed to put you up in something, girl. You're already sending him cash now. Like, why? Girl, you're dumb. Let's move on. I'm sorry. I just that don't make no sense to me. I'm sure it's very logical for her. Where will y'all go when he gets out of jail? Right? Where will y'all go? What will happen? She should have been taking the wedding savings. Child. Is that why she ain't used that money to make sure they had somewhere to stay? Girl, this is messy and embarrassing. Let's go ahead and scoot over. Okay, let's get to question 6. All right. So this one says, my husband had a baby with a 19-year-old. I forgave him. His toddler lives with us. Weeks ago, I set an open box of cereal on the floor. I made his kid cereal. Okay, he came into the room and saw his kid eating cereal with live ants in it. He thought I did it on purpose. Advice. Let's start over. My husband had a baby with a 19-year-old. Got that. I forgave him, and his toddler now lives with us. Okay. Weeks ago, I set an open box of cereal on the floor. Why the fuck are you sitting cereal on the floor? What? Why would you sit cereal on the floor, ma'am? I made his kid cereal with the box that was on the floor. So y'all just ain't got no cabinets at all. You knew what you was doing, okay? And his kid eating cereal with live ants in it. So that lets me know that Not only are you a I guess negligent ex, okay, like not a responsible, um that bothers me. Number one, you done sat this damn box on the damn floor with cereal, then had the audacity to pick this same box up off the floor to pour into this baby, and then you didn't even stay to pay attention enough to even notice any damn ants or anything in this baby food. So you don't watch him, and that's fine. Why are you with his dad if you're gonna allow this toddler to come in? And the girl, you don't like that little baby. You don't like that baby for real. She's wrong for that, girl. And it's sad because the baby is living with y'all. And if somebody else witnessed that shit, they been to snatch that little baby up. You know, they waiting to use any little thing to snatch up a kid about somebody home. And she definitely did that on purpose. Why would you put it on the floor? That's my question. You did that on purpose. At this point, you're neglectful. Thank you. And you're trying to harm the child in my eyes. Exactly. So how can you feel like that? If I was the dad, I would think that you did that on purpose too. And I would have definitely went ham on your ass. And in all honesty, it would have been all kind of cameras set up in the house. Because I don't trust you like that. So I can see what the hell going on, Miss Ma'am. And that makes me feel like if I was the dad, he should be on cautious with her, because if you would go that far to do that, ain't no telling what other ways you probably harm this baby. Girl, that's some crazy stuff there. You didn't make cereal, no milk nor a bowl. You chose to forgive him and let the baby stay with y'all, then be a real mother to the baby then. Right. Then what's the point of bringing the baby in? That's some messed up stuff. That's so messed up. Better watch out before Cora Jakes. Before Cora Jakes, bring her witness over. Listen to me. There may have to be another. Listen to me. We might have to get into some things, okay? We might have to get into some things, girl. We might have to get into some things, all right? Girl, because that's a whole separate one right there. That's a whole separate thing. Girl, that right there was messy. I'm trying to. Somebody sent that to me. I don't know if it was Keon or one of my best friends. I'm not sure, but they sent this story to me a minute ago, and then next thing you know, I started seeing it on the blogs and stuff about this Cora Jake situation. But we're not gonna go in detail, or y'all do y'all research, and we might bring a "this is messy" back because that is messy. But anyway, that's all that I have for you guys on today. I definitely appreciate all of you guys for joining the video, joining the live, chit chatting in the chat with me, liking the video. We have 400 people on the live at this time, so please go ahead and like the video. I do appreciate you all. If you're not already subscribed, please go ahead and do so. Tomorrow we will be live with our reviews of Put a Ring on It. It's Memorial Weekend, so I want to believe that Love and Marriage Huntsville and DC is coming on. Not sure, we'll see tonight. If those shows come on tonight, then you already know how it's going to go down. On tomorrow, Real Housewives of Atlanta is not going to be on. So on Monday, I'm not going to do Real Housewives of Atlanta, of course, but I am going to do Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I was supposed to do that video on yesterday, y'all, but when I tell y'all my body, y'all know, I told you guys my son graduated Thursday night. Shout out to my baby. He graduated high school, and it was just a long week for your girl. Body was and I still got to go somewhere else today. So it was just, I said, I can't. I was really finna force myself to do that review, and I just couldn't. So on Monday, my plan is to bring you guys the review on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, okay? So we're definitely going to talk about it. Thank you so much for this, Jason. 400 viewers, only 100 likes. Get it together. Get it together. A lot of y'all been hanging out from the beginning to the end because you enjoy me like that, because it's just like that. You know what I'm saying? You just like me like that, and I like you too. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. But just show me that you like me by liking the video. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the congratulations. I definitely appreciate it. Thank you guys. Thank you. What you said, Pooh? Jamie, we definitely need to get into some things down at the Potter House, ma'am. Yes, we will. And if you guys get a chance and you come across anything regarding it, go ahead and DM it to me, so that we could talk about some stuff when it comes to that, because it's very messy and it's very sad, very unfortunate. And I just hate it. You know what I'm saying? I just hate that. Like, people got enough of having their kids taken away from them when it comes to the government and stuff like that. And then here it is, you got somebody like that. We're gonna talk about it. All right. So I appreciate you all once again. Thank you all so much for watching the video, supporting the channel. I do appreciate that. Okay. Again, like up the video, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Jamie That's Me, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.